enabled him to maintain his grace, his dignity, his courage, his strength throughout his illness. And the thousands of people here are evidence of that carrying forward every day. So every year since our beginning, this is actually our 20th Head for the Cure 5K, 10th in Kansas City, but we've expanded to 5 other cities. We're going to be in 10 other cities next year, and this is a signature of what we do, the Keeping the Faith Award winner. We honor families with this award. Their journeys, their strength, their life example, and yes, their faith will touch and inspire you. I'm quite certain of that. These are the people for whom Head for the Cure was created. And they're the reason we keep pushing to grow the event every year. 10 consecutive years of growth on every level. To raise greater awareness and raise more money in the fight against brain cancer. Each of their stories is personal and special, and all are inspiring. So I'd like to take a few minutes to introduce this year's Keeping the Faith Award recipients. These folks join now more than 50 Keeping the Faith winners who will be recognized at each of our events in various places, and certainly Kansas City and elsewhere. All the stories, by the way, will be featured on headforthecure.com, so look for them later. But let me read you a bit about each one of them, because they're all special. Robin Marsh, nominated by his sister. Robin is here today running in honor of her older brother, Aaron Marsh. I'm sorry, this award is for Aaron, nominated by Robin, pardon me. Aaron was a normal, active 26-year-old. He loved being outside and was always excited for a good hike or camp out. He was also a newlywed and loved his wife, of course. In November of 2009, he was diagnosed with a level 3 glioblastoma brain tumor. He was told he only had months to live. Like many, Aaron was a fighter, kept smiling even during treatment and even when he was having a bad day. He never complained or asked why me, which is, I think, a hallmark of everybody here who faces this. Instead, he lived every moment to the fullest. He sought ways to help others and give back what we're doing today. And he never gave up hope. He and his family spent many days laughing at stories from childhood and making new memories. Robin says her brother fought a good fight, kept the faith, and a smile on his face to the end. Aaron lost his battle in May of 2011, 18 months after he was diagnosed. And Robin calls him our hero. From all of us at Keeping the Faith, thanks to Aaron and Robin. Robin? Robin here? Kirsten, will you get in a photo with Keeping the Faith? Would you mind? Bear with me. The next Keeping the Faith winner was nominated by Brittany Jacobs. Sarah Tuttle Inman, also 26, experienced a massive seizure during the early summer. It was Monday, June 11th, just 7 months after her dream wedding to husband Jeff. The seizure occurred in Higginsville at a John Deere dealership, Sarah's employer. An ambulance took her to Lexington Hospital, and within hours she had a second seizure and was taken to Independence Hospital. An MRI revealed a large mass on her front right section of her brain. 3 days later, she was operated on to remove the tumor. And today, Sarah is undergoing daily radiation and chemotherapy. Yet in spite of all of this, Sarah remains faithful, and she lives by the Bible verse Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Woo! Amen. Sarah wants to remind others of God's plan for their lives. Through her journey, she dreams of raising awareness for brain cancer. She's working with others to offer support and raise funds to help find a cure for this disease affecting so many people. Sarah is confident, she's faithful, and the doctors, the nurses, the researchers. She's also confident that any remaining cancer cells will be destroyed during treatment, and she will continue to live a long, healthy life. For all of us at Head for the Cure, Sarah, Jeff, and Brittany, thanks for keeping the faith. Sarah and Brittany. Next, Brooke Pinson, nominated by Allison Burrell. Allison nominated Brooke, simply saying, "I'm lucky to call her a friend." Allison was introduced to Brooke and her family by Dr. Mark Solis, the St. Luke's neuro-oncologist and a longtime supporter of Head for the Cure. Dr. Solis was Allison's mother's neuro-oncologist. Sadly, Allison lost her mother in 2011 to anaplastic astrocytoma brain tumor. Every Christmas, Allison's staff finds a family in need, and the staff wanted to help a family that had been touched by brain cancer. Brooke was a mother of 2 young children. She had a grade 3 anaplastic astrocytoma located in the pons. Allison was amazed by Brooke, who constantly fought and stood up to her doctors about her diagnosis and illness. Allison now believes that knowing Brooke helped heal a broken heart that Allison felt after her mother's passing. Recently, Allison gave a speech for Brooke's husband, Ross. Brooke is planning to present the speech to her church. And the speech, which covers Brooke's 5-year battle, greatly touched Allison. Here's a quick couple of excerpts. Brooke's battle began during second pregnancy. During the next 5 years, Brooke experienced a plethora of problems because of a high-grade tumor. Her son, now 4.5, was born healthy even after the doctors warned of him having disabilities. She had vision and swallowing problems, meningitis, blood clots, breathing, and mobility problems. She underwent a 10-hour surgery, radiation, chemo, and was placed on ICU. At what point she thought death would be the result. Brooke kept the faith throughout her battle. And she just celebrated the 5-year mark of finding out she had brain cancer. From all of us, Brooke, the Pinson family and Allison, thank you for keeping the faith. Brooke. Congratulations, Brooke. It was an ordinary March afternoon this year, and Marlena Yates received a phone call from her mom. Her mom was shopping for a wedding dress. Something was wrong. Marlena's dad, Charles Robinson, was having trouble signing a check. He couldn't write his name. Marlena's mom and nurse acted quickly, rushing him to the hospital. Marlena later learned the news that changed the family's world. A tennis ball-sized brain tumor was discovered. All the focus Marlena had on her wedding quickly changed. And 5 days later, Charles went into brain surgery to remove the tumor. Sighs of relief when the entire tumor was removed, but fear remained. The diagnosis was a stage 4 glioblastoma multiforme. Rehabilitation followed. Charles had to learn to write and walk again. And in June, he was able to walk Marlena down the aisle and share a father-daughter dance. But in July, the fears came back and the tumor returned. Surgery wasn't an option. He continues chemo and radiation therapy, but the side effects have surfaced. Through it all, Charles has never given up. He's demonstrated a new meaning of resilience and hope. He doesn't golf anymore, but he gets his golf fix watching the Golf Channel. Marlena says, "We don't know where this journey will take us. We are thankful for every day we get to be by my dad's side." For all of us at Head for the Cure, Marlena and Charles, thank you for keeping the faith.